Hello tribe, welcome back to my channel. So today we're asking about friendships. I've noticed that a lot of people were, even in my own circle and in the comment section on my main channel, asking about new friendships or were mentioning new people coming into their life. I also witnessed that myself for the past couple of months, so that is nice to see that new tribe members are joining us. So what we're asking about today is, you probably can tell from the topic of this video, what is a new friendship coming into your life? What it's like, maybe where you're going to meet them, and any other information that will be coming through. So choose your Two of Cups. In pile number 1, which is on the left, Two of Cups is from Steampunk Tarot. In pile number 2, Two of Cups is from the Game of Thrones Tarot. And in pile 3, it's from Super Lunaris deck. So choose yours. If you need some more time, stop the video right here and let's jump into it. Hello pile number 1, whoever has chosen the Steampunk Tarot and the Two of Cups from this deck, let's jump into your reading. Let's see. I just want to mention this. Some people might have met this person already. All of you are going to be going through different things, so I just want to make sure that I'm clear. For some of you may have this person in your circle, but they are not a close friendship just yet. For a lot of others of you, you're probably going to be meeting this person in the future. So let's see. I will leave it to you to determine if that's someone that you already know of that can turn into a close friend, or this is a completely new energy. Pile number 1. We have the King of Swords. We have the Ten of Wands. We have Seven of Pentacles. And I'm looking at this as if it was a journey. We have the Knight of Pentacles. We have the Fool. We have the World. We have a Star. And we have the Six of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, we have the Magician. Alright, so this is already kind of happening beyond the surface energetically, because we have the Magician here at the bottom of the deck. This is already in the making, what I'm seeing behind the scenes. Now, whoever this person is, let's jump into the description of them. This person is someone, first of all, someone who is very good at negotiations. So this would be a person who maybe even works in a job that requires a very sharp, logical way of thinking, that requires negotiations. This is someone who loves to travel. This person knows that once we travel, he might even say something like that to you. When we travel, we expand our minds. Our eyes see the world a little bit differently. So if we want to grow, it's important to travel, meet different cultures, learn about different cultures, so that we can have an understanding of what is happening in the world overall, and we can learn from one another. This is someone who's super smart, very intelligent. For a lot of you, this person, it doesn't matter sex-wise, if it's a female or male. Energetically speaking, this is someone who has more masculine energy in them. They're very driven, they're very action-oriented. This is someone who's pretty strong. You might even notice their arms or their shoulders will be broad. Same would go for a woman. When I look at the woman, I'm seeing her shoulders like swimmers would have, or rowers would have. This is someone, I'm gonna tell you how it is. This is someone who really does not tolerate small-minded people. They will not have people like that in their circle. And they're very strong about that. The way they would talk about it, like, not having it. this is what my decision is, and I'm not going to spend time with people like that. Even if I have to, I wouldn't spend a lot of time being surrounded by someone like that. This person is gonna give you how it is. And people who are a little bit maybe weaker, more sensitive, they may see this person a bit like a threat, or as if this person is someone who is trying to maybe offend them, which is not the case. This person states their statements. This is someone who's like, that's what I think. They're not trying to convince someone to look at life from their point of view. They're really good at boundaries. So if they know and if they can recognize someone who is very narrow-minded, they're going to tell, for example, a friend, if that's a friend of a friend, I do not want to be around this person too long, because I don't find that we can have any value out of this connection. Like, we're just too different. So it is what it is. This is a person who would say it is what it is. You may meet this person either when you are not in a place where you're from, or this person is not from the same country or town where you are from, because I'm seeing a distance between you two before you come together, before you meet one another. And how you meeting them, it feels like you're going to make a decision to travel somewhere, to go somewhere, to explore a land, to explore a city, or maybe it's to do with work, even a work trip, and you're going to meet them on the move. On the move, whilst traveling, whilst in a train, on a plane, or once you get to that destination that is not where you are based long term in that period of time. Let's look at your friendship. Why will you find this friendship valuable? Let's look at this friendship. What is going to bond you two together? That's a question I want to ask. What is going to be bonding you two together? Okay. You both have high hopes, high goals. That's what's going to bring you two together. You may discuss about the successes or your goals that you have in mind. You're both very driven people. You may also be discussing about a platform, because I'm getting online, a platform, something that is visible for many people around the world. That might be a thing too. You're gonna have a brilliant time together. Once you two are in the same group, or only two of you meet, you're going to make each other's life as a party. Even if you're not out and about, you feel very excited to be around one another. I'm seeing people getting together to cook, to drink wine together. It's not as much out and about what I'm sensing here. It's more like, hey, come to mine, let's make dinner together. Or hey, I'm coming over with a bottle of wine or for tea. You both like to spend quality time together whilst doing something. Your friendship, it feels like it's quite creative. It's based on what is the next interesting meal that we can make that we haven't tried before? Or what can we do better in order to achieve our goals? What can I help you with? and what you can help me with. It's a very creative type of friendship here that I'm seeing. You're very goal-oriented, both of you. And this friendship will make it exciting, okay? Because before it feels like, yes, you did have support system, you did have your friendships, but this friendship is like a fuel for both of you, if that makes sense. I'm hearing I have you by my side, so we both can achieve anything that we want. The resonance between you and this person is the goals, the creativity, what is next for us. You make it exciting. You make it fun. And you celebrate together. Doesn't matter how big, how small those successes are. It's important for you both to celebrate together. Yeah, very heartfelt connection here. Very heartfelt connection here. Throughout your ups and downs, you have each other's back. What else do we need to know about this person? What else do we need to know about this person? This person may show you pictures of them when they were younger. It feels like there's a massive contrast between how they look now and how they looked like when they were younger. And I know there's always a difference between those two, but in this situation it would be drastic difference. How I looked like and how I look like now, almost unrecognizable. This person has gone through quite a lot of transformations, and a lot of them were intentional because they wanted to grow. This is not someone who likes to, come after work, sit on a couch, drink beer and do nothing else. This is someone who would want to spend that time in a more productive way, or spend that time in maybe more healthy way for their body, because they care about okay, I'm being rephrased. It's not that they have to work out after work, though they could because their body is quite strong. But they would say, hey, instead of sitting on a couch after work and playing Netflix every day of the week, because it's okay to do so, right, as long as there is balance, I would rather, if I want to chill and I don't want to go and work out, I would rather do something that is good for my well-being. Would it be emotionally, mentally, or maybe physically? Even a bit of stretching if they don't want to do a full-blown workout, right? So you're gonna notice what this person tends to do after work. I'm hearing it's not boring, okay? It's not boring. What else do we need to know about this person? Yeah, they're an explorer, whoever this is. They like new things, they like to try new things. And again, the Fool is not the energy that comes back from work and does the same thing every single day of the week, right? The Fool explores. This is an explorer type of person. They're all about learning new things. They're like a sponge. They are quite scientific, the way their mind works. But there is that creative side to them too. And both of them, when they merge together, it's a very powerful duo. What else do we need to know about this person? They could have a pet. And for some of you, quite an unusual pet, I want to say. See, calculations. In this Eight of Cups in this deck, this is someone who has calculated their steps. That's literally how this person's mind works, okay? They think everything through. But this is specifically, I feel like it's connected to their goals. You may even notice that they have charts, or they have created some sort of system for themselves that helps them achieve what they want. Okay? Anything else about your friendship? One of you are going to introduce the other to either spirituality or esoteric stuff. Because there is difference between these two people, what I'm seeing. One of them is very interested in the other world, or in the underworld even, if we can call it that way. Because I'm seeing like, I'm interested in darker, mysterious things. Like, I want to know what's happening there. Would it be light or would it be dark? I wanna know about both. Yeah, universal balance, justice. Yeah, so one of these people is very interested in esoteric stuff, maybe paranormal stuff too. And it feels like the Page of Swords, a beginning of the information, right? A message, a subtle message. It feels like it's not being pushed upon someone, but if this person, whoever is more in a scientific way, if they're interested in that, I'm seeing the other person having a lot to tell, having a lot to say. You may see when it comes to spirituality, religion, the other side, you may not see eye to eye at all times, but I don't find this a problem here. Yeah, because you both understand where you come from, and you both understand that you don't have to be a copy of one another. That differences could be strength in this situation. Okay, so I hope this made sense, pile number one. Let me know if you know this person already. And I'm going to catch you in the next one. Bye for now. Hey tribe, whoever has chosen pile 2 and the 2 of Cups from Game of Thrones tarot, let's jump into it and let's see what is this new friendship like. And I'm gonna read this as a story, so I'm gonna lay the cards on the table and I'm gonna read this as a story. For some of you, I just want to remind you guys, you may know this person already, and in the future you might be strengthening the bond, becoming closer. This might even be a person that you met once, right? For others of you, this is someone completely new who's coming into your life. So this is for you to discern. We have the 5 of Spears. We have the 3 of Cups. Okay. We have the Chariot. We have the 2 of Cups. Interesting, we have the 3 and the 2 of Cups in the same row. We have the 8 of Spears. We have Strength. Whoosh. Listen. We have the Fool. We have the Queen of Swords. Okay. Let me push it upwards a little bit so you can see them. Bottom of the deck, we have Justice. Damn, this is a strong friendship, let me tell ya. With the Justice at the bottom of your deck, this is pre-planned. You have signed the contract before incarnating here that you're gonna meet one another. This is a strong friendship. And this is not a light and fluffy friendship. Let me tell you one thing. This is the friendship that, I don't want to call it intense, because it's a very caring friendship. It's a very caring friendship. These two people come from love. But whenever I see, I'm gonna speak as if one of you was speaking to the other, but it feels like it comes from both sides. If I see you doing something that is stupid, that's how they would express themselves, and I feel like you too, there are similarities here. Something stupid, I will call you out on your bullshit. So you would have an amazing, if you ever wanted to do shadow work, like proper shadow work, strongest shadow work is with someone. When someone is able to tell you what you suck at, but they come from love. They come from love when they say that, okay? They give you good feedback. It may not feel good at that time, but it's super valuable. You suck at this. So why don't you? Or you suck at that. So why don't you? So this friendship is all about growth. It's all about growth. You both grow together. It's not going to sound good, but by using one another as tools. And both of you agree on that here, because both of you need that. You both need a strong, loving kick in the ass whenever someone is either too long moaning about something or in a victim mindset. This is not a friend who would allow you to be in that space for too long. It's okay to feel your emotions, you know that. But it's not okay to be on the floor crying for days, acting like a victim. We are warriors here. That's what they would say. We keep on going. What is the point of wasting your time dwelling on something that you cannot change? That's literally what they would say. You may meet this person around the time when you are involved in some sort of activity. Would it be, I don't know, you sign up for a martial art class, or you sign up for a gym, or you go play volleyball, something that's to do with teamwork and some sort of goal that team has to win, to learn something. We all came here to learn something or to win. That is the vibe that I'm getting here. Or some sort of class where all people come to learn the same subject. They're all interested in the same thing. And all of their goal or vision is the same. So we all learn together. That is what I'm getting here. For a couple of you, now not many, I'm getting that you may meet this person in a social setting. A friend of a friend, a colleague of a colleague, yada yada, right? This is a friendship that is going to... I'm really feeling like this sense of gratitude for this friendship. And what I keep hearing, thank you for kicking me in the ass when I needed that. Thank you for not choosing an easy way of communication. Thank you for not telling me what is easy to say, but for telling me the truth. That's why I appreciate you. This is someone who you can call and ask for an honest opinion. For example, you make a thumbnail. Say you have your YouTube channel and you make a thumbnail. And you send it to this friend and you go, do you like it? Is there something that maybe I can improve on? And they would tell you how it is. They wouldn't say, oh my God, this is great, keep on going. They would give you feedback of how they see that thumbnail. If it's good, they will tell you it's good. If there's something that needs to be tweaked, or something that is too distracting or too much or not enough, they're going to tell you. This is a really good person to give constructive feedback. And that's why you're going to trust them. This is the person that I call if I need the truth. Let's see what else. What else do we need to know about this friendship, pile number 2. What will be connecting you both together the most? What will be connecting you both together the most? Oh, that's interesting. We had the same thing happening in one other pile. So maybe you came from one other pile, or you're going to go to one other pile. You don't have to if you didn't feel that before. Okay. Oh wow, this is a bit of a different story in pile number 2. Damn. You know what's connecting you both? I asked a very simple question. But the answer is much more interesting. My intention was to ask a question, what's gonna be connecting you both here? Let's say a project that you're both gonna be driven about, or maybe some sort of value that you both have, or a lifestyle, whatever the case. What the cards are actually telling us, what's connecting you both very much are the past life experiences that you both had that may come through as glimpses sometimes. Oh my god, I feel like we've done this before, but we actually haven't done this before in this life. Make sense? Or I have a deja vu when I'm around you. Or hey, I had a second deja vu since I saw you. Stuff like that. There is some sort of unfinished business. You had a goal in the past life. You had to conquer something. See this vibe over here? You had to conquer something. Now, I'm not going to jump into the past life reading here and ask, did you do it? Did you not? How did it go? Because there are so many different people watching this and too many stories. And I don't want to be too specific here. It wouldn't be beneficial. But what we see clearly here, in a past life, you both had some sort of a goal that you wanted to achieve. You were in the same team, you had a similar vision, and this transitions to this lifetime. So let's see, what is this about this lifetime? What is this? Since we got a bit of a pre-story here, what is this about this lifetime? Okay, in this lifetime you both may feel like you really cannot stand. I'm gonna tell you how it is. The government or a broken system. You look at the world and you go, damn, like so many things are unfair. You both can tell a difference between a boss and a leader. A boss can be a boss anywhere. Can be anyone, right? Giving orders. But a good leader is hard to find. And that's what kind of mentality both of you have. You may be also both interested in helping those who are not as lucky or who don't have as much in this life. You may be involved in some sort of maybe even charity work or volunteering, or overall you're doing something or you want to do something for work that somehow helps other people. That's what I'm getting here. Anything else we need to know about this person? This is a hard worker. This is a hard worker. I feel like whenever this person is focused, it's better not to distract them, because they really value their own time, especially when they're busy with something. It's my time. I'm gonna call you back whenever I can. I love you, but I'm not gonna be dropping everything that I'm doing unless it's an emergency. It's like they have something that they do that they value very much, and I'm seeing them, they close the door, and this is my time now. This is my time to do this. This is my time to do that. It's something very precious to them that they do. Or maybe it's a routine that they have, or they have some sort of, or they made it a tradition that time is my time. No disturbances, please. So let me know if you know this person already, pile number 2, or not. That's what I have. If you need extra content, as usual, you can find me on Patreon or join me on my main channel. All linked down below, and have a beautiful week. Bye for now. Hey tribe, whoever has chosen pile number 3, let's see. A new friendship. Now, what I want you to keep in mind is that some people might have met this person already, and you are building a friendship. Sometimes we meet people and then we reunite with them and we go, damn, like imagine this person, friend of a friend of a friend or a colleague, turned into a really good friend. Never thought about it. Now for others of you, this is going to be a completely new energy, so use your discernment. Let's see. A new friendship, pile number 3. Alright, let's go. We have the King of Swords. We have the High Priestess. We have the Three of Swords. We have Page of Pentacles. We have a Star. We have the Page of Swords. By the way, one of you may have children, or maybe both of you. You don't have to, but just something that I'm getting, the suspended one. 7 of Cups. Let's look at the bottom of the deck. The Empress. Definitely one of you is the mom or dad here, or maybe both of you. Let's see, let me tune in here. I'm trying to get a clear message because it seems like I'm talking to 5 different people, 5 different scenarios. So let me just narrow it down. Okay. First thing, what I'm getting here is this friendship could be somehow professional. Now, I don't only mean that you may meet this person through a job that you are in. I'm seeing someone asking for some sort of professional help. And this person, for example, you need, I don't know, an energy healing or a reading, or to get messages from the other side. I'm just giving you an example from a High Priestess perspective, okay? Or some sort of counseling. And at first, this person that you have a connection with is purely professional, but over time, it may turn to a real friendship. I'm not getting this vibe that I was getting for other piles. That this is someone who's gonna be around you all the time. I'm getting this vibe of almost like this is someone that I know of, who I vibe with. Maybe we in touch once in blue moon, but whenever we do get in touch, it's very valuable. It's quality conversation, or it's quality gathering that we have. Specifically, I'm getting you meet at the right time, or you call one another at the right time, whenever it's needed. So I'm not seeing this friendship as something that you constantly seek for. I need to call them every week or every day or whatever the case, or meet them. It's more so like whenever we feel like talking, we reach out to one another. You know that friends, for example, who you grew up with a friend, for example, and then life happens, one person moves to another country, and you keep in touch from time to time. But whenever you talk, it's as if it's the old days. Nothing has changed. You are still very much friends, even if you haven't spoken for, let's say, 2 years. You both may work in very different fields. Very, very different. For example, someone who works in a spiritual field and someone who works in insurance. See what I mean? Like, it's a very, very different type of vibe what I'm getting regarding your guys' jobs. This person, I feel like they might be at a distance. This could be like an internet friend. It's funny because this reminded me of people posting, which is actually funny. It's true. Sometimes people who are rooting for us the most are the strangers online, and you make friends with people that you never really met face to face. This is what kind of vibe I am getting. A very valuable friendship that you have, that you might not seek for all the time, but you know it's there. And you know that that person has your back, and you have their back too. Whenever they need, they know they can call you, email you, message you, whatever. I hope this is making sense. One of you or both of you may exchange gifts or send something physical to one another in a form of appreciation. And I'm getting that someone is waiting for it still. But this is a very specific scenario that I'm tapping into over here. Yeah, there is a visible distance here in this pile number 3. So this could be like an online friendship. Maybe one day you're going to decide to meet. First, maybe it forms online, and then it turns into something physical. Like a physical friendship, not an online one. Let's see. A new friendship, pile number 3. This friendship, it's being shown to me. It comes around a time when you start wanting to maybe find yourself or a part of yourself, or uncover something about yourself. You're asking questions, or you need some sort of guidance. It's around the time of self-discovery that you might meet this person. What do we need to know about this person, please? What do we need to know about this person? Very clear-headed individual. Someone whose lifestyle is very interesting. They do something, they may have some sort of ritual or something that they do periodically or every day that keeps them in balance. They have a specific routine. Moon at the bottom. Two of Wands. And Nine of Cups. This is not someone who would be afraid to go after their dreams. This is someone who's like, I set my mind on something, whatever happens, I'll give it a go. Someone who failed and who's not afraid of failing more. someone who keeps on going. This might be someone who loves traveling, or around the time when you meet them, or maybe you had this conversation already, they're planning some sort of trip or to move overseas, or maybe to even meet you. Maybe you talked about, hey, I want to meet you, or I want to see you, and you're trying to decide a date when this is going to happen. This is someone who lays low. This is not someone who's too loud or in people's face, this is someone who keeps things to themselves, and they might at first seem a little bit mysterious. There is some sort of mystery to them. They don't open up just to anyone, or they don't allow, I'd say this is someone who probably has private accounts, who doesn't allow access to themselves just to anyone. They don't give a key just to anyone. Not because they're paranoid that someone's gonna hurt them. No, they like, whenever I feel a vibe with someone, I make a move. But if I'm not vibing with someone, I'm just not vibing. There is no need. There is no need to push friendships. And this is someone who seeks for deep connections. They better have a small circle than a big circle, because they know that they wouldn't have enough time to be a quality friend to all of those people. So they keep it small. And I think there's a similarity to you here as well. What is going to resonate with you? What is yours? Sorry, cards on the fold. Let me pick it up. And I saw a 9 of Pentacles fall on the floor. So maybe both of you... Sorry, this chair is a little bit funny. Okay. Maybe one of you has a business, or both of you have a very free spirit, or you want to be an entrepreneur. Something to do with independence here. A need for independence maybe is something that you find in common. Let's see, what's in common that is going to be most visible in this friendship? The depth of conversations that you're seeking for. Yeah, look. This is someone who you met already in the past life. This is not the first time that you are friends. You might have had different roles in the past life, but it's not the first time that you meet for sure. You getting grown up together in one of or couple of the past lives. What's gonna be in common that will be visible from a get-go is, I don't know what it means to you, femininity, or the power of the feminine energy and how we can use that. Another thing, very open and honest conversations. If you ask me how I am, I'm not going to tell you, I'm okay, how are you? I'm actually going to tell you how I am. Another thing that might be in common, I'm jumping into specifics, that's not for everyone, is motherhood or fatherhood. Or you growing up in a place that is very similar. Or your childhood experiences were very, very similar to one another's. And you sit down and you talk about it. Also, both of you have some sort of ritual, I want to call it. And I'm not talking about witchcraft or maybe shamanism. Just a ritual for yourself. Something little that you do that is very dear to your heart, and that's very personal. And both of you implement that in your lives. It doesn't have to be the same thing that you do, but you both do something in order to feel more grateful for what you have, or to remind yourself of what you have, or not to lose a connection to your heart, if that makes sense. Anything else that we need to know about this person? Okay, again, specific, not for everyone. There was a situation in their life, how you can recognize this person. There was a situation in their life where they have lost something that is very important to them that they couldn't get back. And it was a hard time. It feels like they became quite isolated in order to heal. And once they did heal and found their way back to themselves and opened their heart again, because there was a point when they had it closed off for a minute, they then started looking for a new life. It's like something has burned down to the ground. I'm gonna give you an example, a house. So I have a lot of memories in that place, right? And all the pictures or albums were there, something that I cannot retrieve anymore. It's burned down to the ground. I'm going through a difficult time. I'm protecting myself. Maybe I have some sort of PTSD now, right? So I feel like I need to protect myself. It took me a minute until my heart was a little bit how should I put it for you? I'm seeing the plaster on the heart is still there, but the heart itself, the wound, has healed. And then there was a time when this person realized, okay, I need to look for a new place. I need to make my home somewhere else now. So where do I want it to be? It's like they have gone through some sort of situation where they had to either leave or something happened. What I knew of that was dear to me is no more. So I had to start over. That's how you can recognize this person. Okay? I hope this made sense. If you need extra content, you can find me on Patreon or join me on my main channel here on YouTube. All links are down below, and have a beautiful week. Bye for now.